DIANI's made it 4 wins in a row, not easy for any horse to do, and he's certainly proving to be very special, is this colt by Ideal World. As Dennis said a moment ago, not the biggest colt we've ever seen, but wow, he's got substance behind, and he was beautifully muscled, this horse, and he's won even better. He's made those wins to all around the world. Fiery Duke and Head Gardener look ordinary, because today, in my opinion, was his most impressive, because he was taking a nice step up in class, and he's put them to bed beautifully here. My boy Mzaba is the gentleman that looks after DIANI. You get 1,000 Rand from the sponsors. Well done to you, my boy. Congratulations. Thank you. It was that kind of a day when we spoke to you after your first winner. You know, you said you would be happy if you just had the one, and anything else is a bonus. And it's proved to be another fruitful afternoon, and you've thrown your leg over some nice horses today. Not that you don't generally, but today in particular we're talking about.
Yeah, look, like I said earlier, you know, it's one of those days. It's a very competitive field, and I really didn't know how much improvement this horse had. And when I got into the ring, Mr. Bosch was very confident that he had the necessary improvement to come into this race. And yeah, never easy carrying 60, a young 3-year-old, but he showed he's got a little bit of class. He's a type of horse I said to Mr. Bosch I'd like to stick with, because you just don't know how far he'll go, because he's just improving all the while. So whilst I'm here, just well done to Mrs. Haddon and to Mrs. De Haas as well. Very big well done to them. Thank you very much, Mr. Bosch. Always throws me bones once in a while, and just glad they got a bit of meat on them.
Well, this one's got more than meat. You got the whole leg roast on this one.
Yeah, he's a smashing horse. He's still a big baby and a puppy, but he's doing things the right way. So I think he'll have a nice career ahead of him.
What you riding in the last? Refresh our memory.
One for Miss Pastel, I think. Yes, Flying the Star, I think it is. So let's just hope. We're hoping.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done, Keys. You did say to us earlier on to keep an eye out for this one, so all the best in the last.
Yeah, thank you very much. And to my sponsors, winning 4 months again, thank you.
It's top class. Dennis, we don't want to get overexcited. I said in the preview that, you know, as Keegan said, he was concerned about how much improvement he's had to come, and he's shown today that he's got a lot more, and you haven't got to the bottom of him. We get excited because now champion season comes up, and you plan and you look for the future. He's a kind of horse that's, as Keegan says, is a puppy and is learning, and it's exciting because the season's just around the corner.
Well, I'm not a big pedigree man, you know. When I get a horse, whether they bred to stay or sprint, they're going to tell you. Sometimes they fool you, you know.
Yes.
But on his pedigree, he should be going a mile, 1,800, 2,000. And while I'm saying that, well done to Maurice Fontaine, who bred him, and to Mary Slack and them. He was a neat little, well-balanced little horse. He wasn't big at all. That's why I never cut him. And I just loved him at the sales. So, yeah, you know, like you said, it's hard to win 4 in a row coming back from a 3-month day off. And so I hope the handicappers just don't come and kill us for no rhyme or reason, you know. But he had a nice prep coming into this race, and well done to Kelly and Darren and to Mark and Laura. I think if, you know, I gave him a good 3 months off just to furnish, because he's still a colt, and he's only learning now what to, you know, what those testicles are all about. So I needed him to fill out, as you so rightfully said. Look at his bum; it's starting to fill out nicely. So I'm very, you know, it's difficult to come here thinking of 4 in a row. You're looking for some horse to give you a hiding first time on this course here, and a whole lot. But a great ride by Keegan, patient, nice, let him go at the right time. So yeah, I'm just over the moon. Words, you know what I mean?
All your colleagues are chirping you as you go past, and Paul Gasby just said good training feet, and he's 100% right, because you don't give yourself enough credit. To get a horse to win a race is difficult enough. You've done it 4 times in a row. Well done.
You know, you got to have the horse, you got to have the patience of the owners, and you got to have a staff. You know, everything, as every trainer will tell you, it's a teamwork. You know, and the teamwork includes the owners, which means if they team players, they give you the time, they give you whatever, and then you can do your job. And the problem, bad horses, I wish they could tell us how to train them. Good horses train themselves.
Dennis, nice chatting, and all the best to you.
Yeah, and well done to all my staff. They really put some work in there. Thank you.
Well done, Den. And of course, Dennis is sponsored by Hyperpaint. You saw the Hyperpaint blanket go over the back of DIANI. Well done to them too. But this colt, keep an eye on him. And yeah, there were a couple of us that were a bit on the fence and wanting to see how he did today. But my oh my, he's impressed us, and he's impressed us nicely today.